Okay, we're going to take a trip from Dubai across to Mexico. That's a good thing about this conference, right? 44 different countries. You get to see the whole world in 48 hours. So I'd like to now invite up on the stage Juan David Vargas. He's the general manager from Propiedades in Mexico, and he's going to talk to us about reducing friction with AI, catalyzing digitization in fragmented real estate markets. Okay.
Thank you, Simon.
Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. I am Juan Vargas. And first of all, thanks for sticking it around. I know it's a long day, and maybe you are hungry like me, but I try to keep this interesting. Right now, I'm a part of the team of Propiedades.com. Propiedades, one is the most relevant portals in Mexican market. And previously, I'm working with great teams in Latin America. I have 15 years working over technology and real estate in Latin America. I'm working with Viva Real in Brazil and La House in Colombia. And this is another presentation about AI. But I'm trying to show you that the AI, it's not only the trendy or powerful tool to make the things or the search it. It's powerful tool to transmit and increase the quality of life of the people on the fragmented markets like Mexico, where I am from. And for a start, any of context, the last year in Mexico are sold 40,000 properties and 400,000 properties, sorry. 400,000 properties, and only the 40% of these properties has a real title of property. And the other 60% of the transactions, it's below of the informal markets. It's only with a contract between buyer and seller. And this is the real problem, because 80% of this market is relative to economic and segments, traditional and popular. It's for low incomes population in Mexico. And the reason of these people don't go to the formal market is because these properties don't have in informal markets, don't have an digital markets. 30% of only the 30% of the properties active in the market in Mexico are digital. 70% of the rest of the properties, it's offline, it's referral to other people, and it's in other platforms less curated, like Facebook Marketplace. And this is the big problem in the Latin American markets and fragmented and low digitalization markets. And we're the focus on work in Propiedades.com. We are working to understand how to digitalize this inventory, these properties, and open the door to the people that in formal market to other opportunities to share and avoid the segregation zones that we are living. And in the last 2 years, we grew from 30,000 to 300,000 exclusive properties thanks to the AI solutions. How? We understand the main reason because the owners of the brokers we take these properties don't have to the portal. It's because the portal it's very rigid about the firm and the obtained information about the publisher. And the people don't have all information at the moment to publish and prefer go to the other sites with seamless and less friction to publish. And this is the reason that the people go to the WhatsApp, go to the Facebook, or go to the other places, and not for the places that guarantee the demand and quality of the property. And in the last 12 years in the market, we started in the 2012. In the last 3 years in the market, with all that historic registry, we built a modeling to more easy to the people to become a property in a publication with all information. We have all information about the buildings, all information about the prices, all information about the characteristics of the properties, and we only need that the people the information that they have in this moment. And we write the people that complement this information, that other information that they have, and incentive to receive more leads. And we grow a lot of inventory, that exclusive inventory the other portal have, and reduce from 3 minutes the time of the publication to only 30 seconds. And to only 30 seconds through a conversational appliance, not other forms. It look like it. This is the only part of presentation that I do myself. This is the reason because I don't a designer, not. It's not a real. And voila, this is when the magic happened. Now. In any moment from now, yeah. And only with this information and structured data and only a 3 photograph, we provide to the publisher and owner all advertising that published in our website with the structured data. And we complement all the data that people don't have. And it's a permission to the people complement the information and incentive this to complement the information for receive more leads. Not only have I done, with more information that we have, we focus on the other side in the marketplace, on the user, on the home seeker. And the home seeker were 3 keys to improve their experience with AI. The first, we create an algorithm like Google, like only all other searches, by what the high quality information to the publication and high response rate for the advertiser is the first places in the results. And the second one of the major problems of the all marketplaces is when the properties in the listings is gone, is off the market because it's rented or sale. We designed a system that replaces the information with the property is sale or is rent to don't lose this URL and index it on Google. And we replace the information for the all information of characteristic and description that this property with information with the valuation and changing of prices of these properties of this zone. And we offer information useful for the user when we write, but this information is gone with the off-the-market properties. And this is the flywheel that we are working about the strategy and the growing. The first, we are reduce the time of the listing, and with this reduce, we growing in exclusive inventory in the market, inventory that don't have in other portal because it's inventory for low-income people. And we consolidate all the inventory of the big part of the inventory that they have digitalization in the market. In this moment, we have a 1.2 million of active listings. It's twice to the second on the market. And with this, we convert more leads for the home seekers. And more leads of the home seekers for reference on the market. The average of the market is 8 or 10% for contact rate. We have in this moment 20% of contact rate. It's 80% more conversion rate for the other actor in the market. And the final, we have a lot of information, and with this information, we have a personalized the experience for the home seeker, and quickly or more offer more quality on the experience in the search. And what is the main challenge for us in Mexico is go to the 5% of the formal market to 90% is a number of the other markets like US. We need to grow for this to dive more diverse offer in the market and more popular parts in the formal state on the market. And why we think that we all achievement with 3 points. Building trust through digital platforms, seamless and frictionless process to advertisers, and driving the digital adoption on this market. And what is the real actually in the market in Mexico? The last 2 years was a dynamic market. The main competitors in the region, in Brazil, Love and Quinto Andar, it's acquisition to this market, to consolidate at this market, and Liful is coming to Latin America through Mexico. And in this condition, we grow to 5 to 2nd place in the market share category with advertising budget, with paid traffic, only organic growth, with this strategy to amount of digital inventory that they have in other marketplaces. And what is the next for us? The first, one concept that we are working, it's avoid the super app, centralized and closed, and thinking in building a transaction ecosystem open for distribute the value for all stakeholders in the category across the customer journey, increase that value for all people that is in this category, not only solution that we create. It's more open than third-party services. And them working on real estate inclusion, based on inclusion of the fintech, the same way that the fintechs are other other startups in finance, through the possibilities to people that don't have bank account, we go to achieve this about the digitalization properties. And with we achieve that this, we think that growing to market for all the players in this category. And what is the steps that we are going in Propiedades? And it's shared with us at the book, maybe a handbook for replace or replicating other markets. The first, working on digital adoption, is the main challenge in the high fragmented and low digital markets. Second, think in localized solutions, not only in trends about the technology of AI, it's understand what is the real needs that you have in the market and try to technology solution about it. 3, open integrated ecosystem to contribute to all stakeholders across the customer journey. It's not only about the one solution of it. And I think it's a blueprint for other solutions in other markets to grow in a formal way. That is. And thank you.
Juan, thank you very much. The reason I like this sort of presentation is we spend the earlier sessions where there's Rightmove, there's REA, and there's these companies where the listings are clean, they're non-duplicated, there's so much value, the information is already there. The agents act in a very proper way, and it's all about how many millions and millions and millions you can make money. And you're solving the problem that majority of the portals and markets in this world actually have to solve, which is, how do I get great listings? Yeah. How do I actually have real listings? How do I help my customers do the most basic of tasks to solve the problem? So that's what I like about it. How do property owners find your WhatsApp number?
Through the website, or we participate on a lot of Facebook group, a lot of group of buyers. We're distributing that our mechanism, our number. I think that the trouble for our product is not about product market fit, it's more about product channel fit. And we try to understand and distribute in all channels for the people.
Okay. How do you ensure listing quality?
Yeah, we comprovate that the information is to compare to similars and diesel. When I have a property that is very different at the property of the zone, we are red flags on this property, and we talk to the announcer and owner to comprovate that the information is real.
Okay, so then it's basically using AI once again, it's about looking for anomalies, things that just don't fit the normal pattern, which makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, and this is the reason, because that all 1 million of listing active has a vision of panoramic of the market under reality.
Okay, makes sense. Now, 30 seconds to do a listing is great, but that makes it very easy to publish several fake listings or low-quality listings. Is this AI solution a net positive or a net negative? Because I can find a fake listing that looks like other listings, so you may not find out that it's fake. So is it good or bad in this process?
Yeah, but it's not about the reducing the time for the listings. It's about find the way, the incentive and motivate for the proper owner to complete the information. It's about more complete information. If the quality of the property is better than the other on the zone, this publication, it's in the first places and have a lot of leads. And I think it's combined between technology and between the correct incentive.
Okay. So how did you grow from 5th in the market to 2nd in the market, and what was the main growth driver?
I think it's a recipe. It's all that marketplaces has two sides, offer and demand. And we, with this, we hire that exclusive listings on the market. We are proof that these reels is happen that when the marketplace has more offer and more offer fresh and more offer exclusive, more people come to this offer.
Okay. How do you ensure that the newly formalized sellers are of professional service that makes your business look good?
Yeah, this is the way that I mentioned about the ecosystem, open ecosystem. When the property is digitalized, the property open the door for the owner for credit, for other things that it's formally and traceability of this transaction. And I think it's combine different mechanisms. It's not only about one solution.
Okay, a couple more questions. How do you sort your listings? You said that there is machine learning used to boost, for it to be boosted, but don't you sell the first position to agencies? Don't you use the traditional pay more, go higher.
Yeah, the secret sauce of every search, like Google, was the way that they put in the first places the better information. And it's the same way that we are working. We, in our algorithm, have 2 dimensions, the quality of the listings and the response rate for the advisor. And the combined with these solutions is the first places for the all the properties. And if the first place of properties has a good experience, we have a lot of leads referral that is experience.
Okay. Juan David, thank you very much. I love what you guys are doing. Good luck.
Thank you.
And thank you.